Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike, and I talk about life, dating, and real experiences in the Philippines from a foreigner's perspective. Now, today's topic might ruffle a few feathers, but it's one that every foreigner needs to hear, especially those who are new to dating in the Philippines. The truth is this: don't give away your trust for free. I don't care how sweet she is, how cute her smile is, or how different she seems compared to other women that you've met online. In the Philippines, or anywhere for that matter, trust is something that should be earned, not given away freely. Coming up, I'm going to show you a Facebook post of a foreigner who trusted a Filipina too quickly. One of the biggest mistakes foreigners make when dating in the Philippines is that they trust too quickly. They meet a woman online, talk for a few weeks, and suddenly they're sending money, sharing passwords, or talking about marriage. Listen, I get it. Filipinas can be incredibly charming. They know how to make you feel special, and many of them are genuinely good women. But there's also that reality that some people ignore. Not every woman's intentions are pure. There are women who see foreigners as walking ATMs, and there are women who play emotional games to get what they want. And then there are women who just aren't ready for a serious relationship, but enjoy the attention and financial benefits that come with being with a foreigner. That's why you have to move smart, not emotionally. Take a look at this Facebook post that I told you about earlier. I'll read the post. Allegedly, a foreign man's stay in the Philippines did not go well. The foreigner was seen sleeping on the street after allegedly being fooled by a Filipina he loved. The woman allegedly stole the foreigner's money and documents. Seen beside a convenience store in Lapu-Lapu City. When you first meet a Filipina, your emotions might be running high. You might be lonely or just excited to finally connect with someone who gives you affection. But you have to remember something: feelings can blind you. In the Philippines, relationships often move fast. You might hear "I love you" within a week, or she'll start referring to you as her future husband after just a few video calls. It feels good, but here's the question: has she earned your trust yet? You wouldn't hand over the keys to your house to someone you just met, so why hand over your heart or your wallet to someone you barely know? Now let's get practical. If you really want to know if a Filipina is trustworthy, here's one simple but effective test: the change test. Let's say you're together at a mall or a sari store and you ask her to go buy something small, maybe a bottle of water or some groceries. Give her a little extra cash, say 500 pesos for a 200 peso purchase. Then watch what happens. A trustworthy woman will always come back, hand you the change, and maybe even show you the receipt. She won't assume that she can just keep the extra money. She respects that it's yours. But if she hesitates or pockets the change without saying anything, or gives you an excuse like, "Oh, I used the rest for load," you just learned something very valuable. Because how she handles a few hundred extra pesos says a lot about how she'll handle bigger responsibilities later on. If she doesn't respect your money, she won't respect you. This isn't about being stingy. It's about seeing if she's honest when no one is watching. Now let's move on to another test: the social media investigation. Before you let your guard down, go take a look at her Facebook account. That's where the real story often hides. If her profile is full of photos with different foreign men, be cautious. If every post is about money, God will bless those who give, or looking for a serious man. You might not be the only one that she's chatting with. Check her relationship status. Is it blank? Or worse, is it still set to married? Check her tagged photos. Is she suddenly deleting old pictures whenever you bring them up? Check her comments. Do you see the same men leaving hearts and "miss you, baby" under her photos? These are red flags, but yet another red flag is when she has just a few friends and no photos of her. It could mean that she has multiple Facebook accounts set up, each one devoted for one man. She's covering her tracks, and she doesn't have any photos of her on all of her accounts because she doesn't want to be catfished. You don't need to become a detective, but it's smart to observe patterns. Honest women don't hide. If she's real, she won't mind if you see her profile, but if she gets defensive, private, or starts accusing you of being too controlling for just asking some questions, something's off. Remember, social media is the modern background check. Don't ignore it. Now, some people might say, "Mike, that's cold. You shouldn't test someone that you love." Really? What about that homeless guy on the Facebook post who probably trusted too much and too quickly? So let's be real. Trust is earned through time and action, not promises. You're not trying to play games. You're just protecting yourself from being taken advantage of. And if she's the right woman, she won't be offended by that. She will respect it. Because genuine Filipinas appreciate honesty and responsibility. They know foreigners have been scammed, lied to, and manipulated by the wrong kind of women. And since many foreigners know that not every Filipina is worthy of their trust, it should be no surprise that those men will proceed cautiously. The good Filipinas will actually help you feel secure instead of making you feel guilty for being cautious. A healthy relationship is built on mutual trust, not blind trust. So here's my rule. Give trust in stages. Start with something small. See how she reacts when you say no to something that she wants. Watch how she handles minor disappointments. Notice how she talks about her exes or about other foreigners. If she's always blaming everyone else for her problems, that's a red flag. But if she shows gratitude, responsibility, and consistency, that's someone who's earning your trust. Trust should grow naturally, like planting a seed. You water it over time, and if it keeps growing, you know it's real. But if you dump all of your water all at once, the plant drowns. The same goes for relationships. So let's face it, the Philippines is full of amazing women, but it's also full of opportunists who prey on lonely foreigners. There are women who already have boyfriends or husbands and are just looking for a little side income. They don't care if it eventually breaks your heart. It is only a job to them. They are professional daters who juggle multiple men online, and there are even families who pressure their daughters to find a foreigner just for money. That's why you have to use both your heart and your head. Don't be paranoid, but don't be naive either. Be kind, but be observant. Be generous, but be wise. And most importantly, don't confuse attention for loyalty. When you finally meet a Filipina who is genuinely trustworthy, you'll know it. Not because she says, "Trust me," but because she proves it by earning your trust. She brings you your change without being asked. She doesn't hide her phone. She's open about her social media. She's consistent with her stories. And most of all, she respects your boundaries and your time. There are signs of a real woman. That's someone worth trusting, and maybe even building a life with. So to all my fellow foreigners out there, don't give your trust away for free. Make her earn it. Because in the Philippines, trust can be the difference between finding true love and losing everything. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss the next video about dating, expat life, and real stories from the Philippines. And remember, gentlemen, be smart, not desperate. Trust is sacred. Protect it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless and peace out.